to somebody or you gonna go to
No, he only wants me. So it's gonna be whatever, because it's cool, it's going. So, let me teach you something, because look, you see this? You see that? You see that? You see that? You see that? All these look the same. Come down here, watch. Come down. See how all those look the same? You know what I mean? So when you do stuff like that, when you do stuff like that, what happens is now you're going to start seeing all those spots. It's going to look like dimensions. You see the difference?
Yeah.
That's important. So you can see it here, but that's fine. Hey, did you lose this spot?
I think you just drive up.
It's very important. Like I see he's got a big dog too.
Yeah, you seem like
He called me, right? And he's like, yo, I'm a fan of yours. Like, yeah. I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. And he's like, yes, I have a house here. I don't know. So I was telling him prices. I'll find you somebody in New York. It's going to range around this, that. Or you get me, it'll be like this, that. He's like, no, I only want you. Like, don't worry about it. I got you. Just, I want you. I'm like, yeah. Rick is the other guy. You know the other guy? Who? The other black guy? Rick?
Yeah.
He wants me, he needs my help to buy him a car. Right? So he was one of the first candidates that was working with me. And because he left his other job, but he got treated like shit. And I'm like, dude, I'll help you buy a car. He goes, oh, no, not yet, because I'm like, I will. You never know where he goes back to Disney. And I'm like, why do you go back to it? It's like they fear him for some reason. And he goes back to it. And he jumps, you know, he comes and goes with me. He works with me 2 weeks in a row. He disappears for a month. He comes back work with me for 1 week. He disappears again for 2 months. He comes back work for me for a whole month. And he goes on me for whatever it is. He's the way he is. He's just a weird guy. Now he's calling me, yo, did you help me buy a car? I'm like, what does the other guy say? Like, did you ask the other guy? The guy that you keep running to? Like, have you asked him for a car? He just want to help me. I'm like, that's the guy you choose to be with.
What, does he not have a license?
No, it's just that he has a license. It's just I don't know what he is. He's like scared to drive. He knows how to drive. He's like working for the other company. There's another guy that comes picks him up all the time.
It's not like he blows his money as soon as he gets
He does. He blows his money. He's like Eric. He's like Eric. He blows his money on everything. You ain't got no money, dude. I'm like, how much did I save? And he goes, I could put in $1,500. I said, you put $1,500? I said, what kind of car are you looking for? I said, how much you planning to buy? He's like, yeah, like $4,000 car.
if you don't got a car, buy yourself a $2,000 fucking Honda Civic. That's it. 1996, 1997.
He wants a van for some
Them
reason.
shit, they don't die, right?
He wants a van to put stuff in.
He wants to do side work. He wants to do that side work.
Yeah, that's what he wants.
As soon as you get in the van,
He'll probably go to Ghost.
oh gee, I need a few days off. When I was working at the company I used to work for, the one with Frankie worked at, as soon as I got my truck, the owner goes up to me, he goes, yo, are you leaving us? Because ain't nobody else roll up there in a clean vehicle. Everybody else have beat up cars and broke down cars and shit. I rolled up with a fucking brand new truck,
So how were you able to do that? I mean,
Fucking save my money, and I worked every day at night. I worked at night for fucking years.
yeah.
Doing my own shit. Because they were just scraping popcorn and doing knockdown.
Yeah.
Me, I was doing drywall at night. I was, repairs.
That's why it's so easy for you to leave here and go to another job. You're used to that shit. You know what I mean?
Did that shit for years.
Yeah, you're used to that shit. It's in
But I
your
know,
nature,
I know how to pace myself, I know how to feel myself as I'm moving.
Yeah.
I told you I rode my bike to Orlando, right?
What bike?
I had a bike. I rode the bike to Orlando.
What do you mean? You rode the bike, a bicycle?
A bicycle. A bicycle.
You
Two
rode?
wheels. A bike to Orlando.
You rode a bike to Orlando.
From my house at Sunrise, yeah. So the thing is mentally what that got me was setting a goal and
When was this?
probably like 2014, 2015.
You're crazy, man. How long did that take?
2 days. We pedaled for 12 hours each day.
Who'd you meet?
Me and my friend at the time.
Your friend at the time?
Your friend at the time.
Your friend? Come on, son.
What? For all the training, I was riding.
Yo le toqué ahorita.
I was doing like 150 miles a week on the bike before the ride. And that shit trained me to fuel myself properly.
That's why you set the bike up.
Because when you ride, when you're riding the bike non-stop, you feel, it's weird because you can feel the energy just leaving your body, And you take one bite of say one gummy worm. 10 minutes later, I feel that gummy worm in my legs. Pushing because I'm moving non-stop, burning the same calories all day, So now I'll take a bunch of homies to the trails and stuff. I'm like, yo, drink water, in the morning down the Gatorade, this and that. And they think because they play soccer all day, they're running back and forth for 2 hours playing soccer, that they're gonna keep up with big boy on the trails, They think just because I look like this, fucking 20 minutes in, they're throwing up. Damn, Rick, man, you messed up our video, Rick.
Yeah, no.
She got one coat of paint anyways.
What?
She got one coat of paint. So what this dude be paying them, they be just bouncing to go back to work for him.
Lower than I pay him, dog. That's the weird part.
So what?
And he makes him work till 6 o'clock at night, dog.
What's enticing about it?
Dude, I don't know fucking idea. There's nothing, dog. He treats him like shit. That's what it is. And I treat him nice. You know when you see a girl like shit, just stick with you? And then you see a girl.
Is he picking them up and dropping them off at home? Or?
You there's a guy that picks them up. So they get a free ride.
Got a church van?
Something like that, basically. So, and my jobs are all over the place. So everybody needs a work, dog. But I treat them good, dog. When you work at a certain time, everybody has a life, dog. They always come here, always makes us work so hard, and I'm like, I don't understand you guys, man. You guys like that shit. But it doesn't make sense. You guys like that shit, so I don't want you guys always complaining about it. Because with me, I take care of you guys, and then you guys end up fucking treating me like shit. I say, I don't treat you guys like shit too. Come on. I've been living in Buffalo with you. I'm not here. They're bitches, man. Everybody's a bitch. The thing is that their pay is very low. You know what I mean? Their pay is super low. Because that's what they used to do. He started working for $120 a day. And then they went up to $170. They're laborers. Yeah. People to go paper on the floor. I give them attendance, Venetian, and I know all the shit that I'm doing for them just benefits the other fucking guy. Because they come back to him knowing more Venetian, and knowing how to work better, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like what the fuck? Like I'm investing in himself.
That other dude, he does a mixture. He does Venetian and other
He
shit.
does paintings, he does other shit, you know. He's a Jewish guy. I worked for him too at one time. When I worked for him. Me and him were boys, bro. We're like good friends. Go out to eat together, you know, go with chicks, stuff like that. You know? Then he got jealous when I opened up his job. And we fell off.
That's exactly what happened with the homie that I rode to Orlando with. Once I started my own shit,
Yeah, they get jealous.
he just disappeared, and I'm like, yo, we're good. He kept making excuses for everything, and I'm like, you know what, this nigga's just a hater.
Yeah.
I ain't do nothing with him. Like, he would hit me up. You got any work, blah, 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 this and that. I got him a job with my boy.
What's up, guys?
So, working, you know, good pay.
Yeah.
And he just fucking started hating.
Yeah, so this guy was like, you don't believe to stay with me? And I was like, nah, bro, it's not even about the money. It's just I want to have my own thing, I told him. You know what I mean? He goes, no, I'll pay you this. And I was like, nah, bro, it's not that. So anyways, I stayed with him for like another week or two. And I left. And then he started talking shit because alright, so all the guys that he had, I gave them to him when I was at Forensic. So they were my guys. The only people that were not mine was a guy named Ruben, that he doesn't do this anymore. Rick and Kenny, not my guys. Everybody else that he took, Eric, Marcos, another Marcos, two other guys. They're their main guys. Rick and Kenny was their paper guy to put paper, you know, like what Frankie was over there at that time. So, but they're hard workers. You know what I mean? So anyways, when I started my own shit, I became good friends with Kenny and homeboy. You know, we became good friends. So anyways, I was like, yo, I need help at a job. Ricky's like, yeah, I'll go with you. He starts helping me. I started getting bigger. I bring Marcos in. I bring this guy in. And homeboy started getting jealous and he started saying, oh, whoever works for Exotic. Just like that, he had a meeting about me, dog. You know what I'm saying? Whoever works for Exotic, you do this, that, you can't do this, you can't do this. I want you guys with Exotic. And they used to all call me Exotic. So I called him, because he was my friend. And I was like, yo, what's up, bro? I heard you had a whole meeting about me, dog. He goes, no, it's not about that. I was like, what's going on, dog? Like, look, when you needed people, I helped you. I gave you people. Now, when I ask for somebody for a week, for 2 days, for whatever the fuck it is, you're gonna have a meeting about me, dog? He's like, what the fuck? Oh, he's stealing my jobs. I'm like, what jobs did I steal from you? He started naming jobs and I said, I didn't steal those jobs. Those were my jobs. You were trying to steal those jobs from me. I didn't even know you were a big man. So what happened was my company grew really fast, you know what I mean? And out of nowhere, Exotic Wall Finishes is in, and all these other companies are slowing down. So it's, you know, it's a jealous word. And then he was like, all right, no problem, you know, if you ever need help, just let me know. I'll lend you one of my guys. I'm like, yeah. 2 weeks later, started talking shit again about me, because Eric told me. I called him again, we had a little beef. It is what it is. Then there was a big project that my name was on it, and then out of nowhere, he calls me and says, that's my project, it's his project. I said, when was your project? I've been doing this shit for years. He goes, oh, because I have a unit there that I rent a unit there. I just put it in the building, so I want the job. And just give it to me. Or we'll do it together. Or we'll do it together. He goes, come on, I'm taking it personal because that's where I have a place at. And I said, but I don't have to do it with you because I don't need you for it. Then he started getting rich. Oh, you don't have a manpower for it. And I was like, you know what? I'm for sure doing this job. And boom. And that's what I even said.
Yeah, my boy, so.
And then I said, well, all his guys came working for me. But I keep going back to him, bro. It's weird as fuck. Like, I don't know what he has against him. He must have something against him, bro. Like, on him.
He's probably giving them bonuses to come.
No, he's not, because I asked him. I said, what does he do for you? He goes, no, he just gives us work. I'm like, I know you guys work. I'm like, but don't you guys work till like 6 o'clock at night with this guy? And they work that late and he still pays him the same. And I'm like, dude, it just doesn't make sense to me, dog. So when he came to me, he goes, yeah, bro, I don't understand why Rick stays there if you treat us way better. So that's why Kenny was with me for a year and a half. Straight. And then we had beef and we threw him out. This Kenny was taking too much advantage.
I understand. People start talking about how much they make and how much they get paid. And they start feeling a certain way. Just like, oh, they deserve more money.
Oh.
Like, dude, you started off at $100 or 120.
Mm-hmm.
Just because you heard this person or I'm making this much on the job, that got nothing to do with you.
This is why everybody needs to be quiet. And then the worst part is Marco. So the guy that I have here with me right now, that guy is a bad instigator, right? And he's like that because he's threatened by these younger guys that come and he feels like I'm gonna replace him, right? So he lies to these guys. He lies to them, bro. Oh, I just got a raise. He paid me this. Yo, these niggas go bananas on me. I'm like, how much did I give him? I'm like, yo, does that even make sense, dog? Like, does that even make sense? They're like, no. And I'm like, then what the fuck are you talking about? You know? So then I have to put him aside and talk to him. No, I didn't say that. I'm like, come on, man. These guys are telling me. What are you talking about? Oh, no, I was saying that to make you look better, to make your company look strong. I was like, dude, it doesn't help you look strong because they believe you. So those little kid shit.